verb you listed in the correct structures. I'll carefully apply. 1. Verb to V, agree to help, decide to travel. 2. Verb object to V, ask her to help, remind him to call. Let's dive in. Lily and Tom's big adventure. Lily had always dreamed of exploring the world, but she couldn't afford to travel. Every day, she longed to visit different countries, but she never managed to save enough money. One day, she decided to enter a travel writing contest. She attempted to write the perfect essay, hoping to win the grand prize, an all-expenses-paid trip to Europe. A week later, she received an email that made her scream with joy. She had won the contest. Overwhelmed with excitement, she begged her best friend Tom to join her on this adventure. At first, Tom refused to go, saying he needed to work. But Lily persuaded him to take a break and promised to handle all the planning. Finally, he agreed to come along. Planning the trip. They began to prepare for their journey. Lily arranged to meet Tom at her house to plan everything. She chose to visit London first, then Paris, and finally Rome. They proceeded to book their flights and accommodation. Tom attempted to help with the planning, but often forgot to check important details. Lily reminded him to apply for his visa and urged him to pack early, but Tom tended to procrastinate. Eventually, she compelled him to finish his packing the night before their flight. Arrival in London. When they landed in London, everything seemed to be perfect. They dared to try the tube and managed to navigate the city like locals. Tom happened to meet an old university friend, Mia, who offered to show them around. Mia encouraged them to explore hidden gems and advised them to try traditional British food. One day, Lily forgot to bring her map and got them lost in a quiet neighborhood. She begged a local to help them find their way back. The kind woman not only showed them the way, but also recommended them to visit a secret garden nearby. Paris adventures. In Paris, they aimed to visit the Eiffel Tower at sunrise. Tom pretended to be a professional photographer, snapping pictures of Lily as she posed. One afternoon, a street performer claimed to know a hidden cafe and invited them to follow him. They hesitated to trust him, but eventually decided to take the risk. The cafe turned out to be magical. While exploring the city, Lily encouraged Tom to try speaking French. He dared to order food in French, but accidentally asked for deux chats, 2 cats, instead of deux cafés, 2 coffees. Everyone burst into laughter. Roman lessons learned. Their final destination was Rome. Lily planned to visit the Colosseum, and Tom hoped to taste authentic Italian pizza. They proceeded to wander through ancient streets, feeling the city's history all around them. One evening, a local artist persuaded Lily to paint a sunset view. She volunteered to help him with his art stall, which made her realize how much she loved painting. She resolved to pursue her passion when she returned home. Before their flight back, Tom asked Lily to teach him a few Italian phrases. She patiently instructed him to practice daily. Meanwhile, his mother pressed him to call her every night and warned him to stay out of trouble. On their last night, they both vowed to travel together more often. They realized that the trip hadn't just taught them to explore the world, it had taught them to appreciate each other's friendship and embrace life's adventures. Every verb you listed has been used correctly in this story. Verb, plus to V, decide to travel, promise to handle, learn to navigate. Verb object, persuade Tom to join, remind him to pack, compel him to finish. Would you like me to highlight each verb or add more dialogue? Let me know.